All right, this is Bill Brock, the Rogue Bigfooter. Now, I literally just pulled up to the Myakka State Forest, I guess this place is called, in a cab of Tim Fasano's. Is that not cool or what? All right, so we're going to go over and meet Stacy Brown. This is actually the first time I've ever got to meet the guy face to face, so you get to check it out right with me. All right, so like I said, we're in the Myakka State Forest. Evidently Bigfoot lives here, I don't know.
A little bit up the road?
Yeah, well, you can't see it from here.
All right, this is the infamous Stacy Brown.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to meet you, definitely.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh. Bill Brock. Nice to meet you.
They would have parked.
What's your name, man?
Emmett.
Emmett. Nice to meet you. Dude, I talked to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Steve. Nice to meet you, Steve.
Nice to meet you, too.
So this is the clan. This is the Bigfoot, actually Sasquatch hunters. And so we're going to go out here and see if we can find a Bigfoot. You can walk all the way across this lake.
I've walked across that lake.
No shit. How deep do you think it is? 4 feet,
Depending
maybe?
what time of the year it is.
Yeah. Really?
It's real
And it's a super drought. That lake can be as low as here. Rest of the year, it's between here and above. That dam regulates it. I've walked across that.
Where'd you cross that?
You can see the toes
No,
in it
just
if
recently
you look
walked
at
across
it.
the dam.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay, concrete.
We don't really have anything for scale.
Yeah, you can have it.
You're taking my napkins. Oh my gosh.
Man, it's tough, dude. I wish we had something to scale it. What are we looking at here? Is this like a bone?
palmetto.
It's a palmetto. Okay. How big are those usually? Maybe
This was 15 inches, just like the ones we found.
he did measure it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But not in this picture.
Right. Okay. So what happened on this tree here, guy?
Something peed on the tree about 2 feet up. It peed about as much as a cow peed. Look how
Wow.
wet that tree is.
So right there in that dark spot, yeah, right there. You're telling me that was urine?
It has to be. And there's a puddle at the bottom of the tree on the ground.
Wow.
Now I got samples of it. With a paper bag and gloves and a knife, we cut out bark, so I have the samples for that.
Okay.
All right, and then we went back, that spot was dry. We weren't gone very long.
Hey, is that the
Man.
skunk
In
ape
the
photos
shade.
from the original?
Yeah.
Can I see those so I can?
That's one of the originals?
Yeah.
Can I just see those? Awesome. So this is one of the original photos of the possible skunk ape. I'm gonna try to close in here a little bit. It's interesting because it's almost impossible to focus in here, but when I'm looking at this, you can legitimately see a head,
And still you can see the toes, man.
Awesome.
This is right near where it peed. There's a footprint with all the toes showing.
Wow, man. So you found this footprint recently,
Sunday,
right?
just this Sunday before the rain. This Sunday.
Wow. Can I check that out?
Now we
man,
found
that's
a bunch
really
of
awesome.
footprints. That's just the only one with the toes.
So this is a footprint, and you can kind of see the toes, right here in this area, and they splay to the right, and you can kind of see the outline right on down. And this thing, is 14, 15 inches long. So, wow, it's pretty good, man. Yeah, that's a good looking print.
Yeah, we had an encounter with something, I don't know what it was, but it ran across 3 of our thermals. One of our groups down on the end seen it. It ran. Then our middle group, it ran right across their thermal, and then I couldn't see it, but I heard it running, tearing off through the woods. And then we found this. That's that doesn't look like hog crap to me. That looks like it's tapered off.
Can you maybe put something down there for reference before you start tearing it apart, man? Yeah, there you go. So what are we looking at? Maybe 5 inches? 4.5? 5?
Yeah.
Probably, what, 2 inches
You got your
diameter?
tape measure? It's about 2 inches wide. And about 5 inches long. I think I just touched it. 5.5 inches long.
Nice.
But, I mean, that's fresh.
Real fresh.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to swab the outside of it. We're going to cut some of the outside pieces off because it's the mucus that's in the stomach that, comes out. That's the only part of the feces that's good is the outside of it. So we're going to take a little bit of it and put it up. I'm gonna cut it up and see if there's some hair or anything in it too. Maybe it can give us a clue as to what it's eating, what it is. It doesn't look like hog to me at all. And we just had a sighting, so I don't know. And it ran through this area.
Okay. Right now we found this feces, and we're about to swab it to try to see if we can get any type of DNA off of it.
He's our feces guy.
Damn it, feces master.
And so evidently he's got a guy. He's got a guy that actually will test this for him. It's pretty awesome.
No, not man.
What are you doing?
I thought it was double-ended, man.
What are you doing, Emmett? You've been handling poo your whole life, and that's how you're gonna deal with it?
Yeah, just like rub it pretty. I ain't gonna touch it, but like rub it so you get some of it on there. You don't want to stick it in there, but
Roll it is what I was told, but I don't know.
yeah.
Man.
So you're just trying to get the cells.
Right.
And that little taper part that come out of the booty hole, you want to rub that too. Alright. There you go. Emmett Kessler, feces supreme.
Yeah.
Just stick it down in
He's a
there.
feces supremacist.
So that's what we call Squatch poop DNA collection. Squatch hunter style.
This is a fella that comes looking like just wants to talk to people about Bigfoot sightings or anything. His name's Stacy, and he wants to just talk to everybody.
Hey, a couple weeks ago there was a Bigfoot filmed in the state park. I don't know if any of y'all know about it. And we drove down here from all over. We came from Maine, South Carolina, Tallahassee, Jacksonville. I was just wondering if maybe any of y'all have any stories that might point us in the right direction. If you've had any sightings or maybe know somebody who has.